Welcome in to be our guest. You know, we're getting into summertime, and one of the things they tell you is keep the sun out of your house any way you can, because the sun can raise the temperature of your house as much as 15 degrees coming through that window. One of the ways to do it is with shades, and we should have had you have your shades on.
Oh, we should have.
Jeff came with, this is Jeff Mallinson, by the way, Georgia Floors Direct. And when you did come out, you had, and again, sunglasses are shades to block out the sun.
Well, you know, it's funny you say that. We carry blinds, shades, and shutters, but there's a product that's called roller shades. And for years, they looked very commercial, kind of unsightly, but they have totally changed that. Roller shades now come in a variety of different styles, natural fabric looking, but roller shades will literally drop the temperature. We put them at our store. We've got all the glass front across our store.
And your store faces the west.
It does. And
Yes.
about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, that sun starts beaming through. And when you're working with customers, it's unbearable. And the sun's coming through. You almost have to stand behind the customer to keep that sun from burning you down. But we put roller shades up there, and it literally dropped the temperature about 15 to 20 degrees.
That's right.
And we could see out, and when people were outside, they could not see in. They're very easy to raise and lower. But we've also do the Roman shades, which have a natural look, the seagrass, the bamboo.
Right.
You can do them with a liner on the back to keep light out completely, or you can not do the liner where you can see through. We do regular 2-inch and 2.5-inch faux wood blinds and real wood blinds. They come in stained wood, dark to light, and white. They come in off-white, gray, light gray, dark gray. We have got so many selections. It's overwhelming. I would have loved to have had my blind guy here today. His name is Micah Josie. He is a wealth of knowledge. All of our blind shades and shutters and roller shades are made right here in the US of A.
Wow.
I love that. And we're still very competitive on pricing. So a lot of the mechanisms, if you go to a lot of these big box stores, you buy a blind and the mechanism will break. I mean, you raise it and you lower it, and that thing breaks and you have a useless blind. We have a lifetime warranty on our mechanisms. So if they break...
That's most important.
Yeah.
Because I've seen that time and time again.
Exactly. We'll either replace it or repair it. Most of the time it gets replaced. But yeah, these are great. I have them in my own home. We did shutters across the front of the house. In our kitchen and den, we did the Roman shades, and then on the other windows in the bedrooms, we did regular blinds.
So those shades, are those the exterior shades on the outside of the house? Or they're
All interior.
we don't do
exterior.
But it would be, but they're the kind of fold in, and then it blocks out the light and sun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It gives you privacy.
It does. And we have the 2.5-inch and we have the 3-inch shutters, and they're really beautiful. They add so much to a home, and that's one thing about what we do. We do flooring and blind shades and shutters, and those are two things that really add so much appeal and value to your home.
Yes. Yeah. I know when somebody comes, if you have your house and you're putting it up for sale, think about things like that you can put in there to just give it the inside curb appeal.
Right.
They always talk about the curb appeal, but you got to have windows. I think are very important in a house.
They're huge because that's what people see. It's eye level, and for so many years, I think the windows were really overlooked. They did a lot of curtains that covered the window up. Now you can do the blind shades or shutters that really add to the window, but it gives you functionality too, which is so important because we love to let that beautiful morning light in.
So Jeff, if a person's interested, would they first of all come to the store and talk to you and see what you've got, or would you visit them and do an assessment?
They can do either one.
Way, right?
They can come to the store. We would, of course, love for you to visit our 1965 Eastern Boulevard location. We've been there since 1969, oldest flooring store in Montgomery, Alabama. However, if you would just prefer to call us, we'll have Micah come out to the house, measure for everything, bring samples, and you can select it right there at the house. You never have to leave the home.
And again, they're located right across from Lowe's on the Eastern Boulevard. Been there 51 years, actually.
Flooring to the River region for over 51 years.
Over 51 years.
Yeah.
And again, top quality products, and that's what you have to look for. As he mentioned earlier, even with the shades, it's not just the wood that's on the shades, it's the mechanics that make it work. We'll be right back right after this.